development today. Rahul Gandhi was summoned by the Enforcement Directorate. Till last count, he is still, in fact, being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate. He was allowed to go home for about an hour and a half in the afternoon and then returned to the Enforcement Directorate headquarters in Delhi. Those are the pictures. What we saw, viewers, was remarkable. Congress held pan-India protests. Thousands of Congress workers hit the streets in large numbers. It was a day marked by high drama as Rahul Gandhi faced the heat in a mega show of solidarity. Workers, as you can see, from Lucknow, Delhi, Jammu, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Ernakulam, Patna, Guwahati and several other cities hit the streets. Why were they hitting the streets? Because they believed that the ED summons was born out of a misplaced sense of vendetta. The case, if you remember, was first instigated by Dr. Subramanian Swamy, the National Herald Case. The National Herald Case revolves around a newspaper. ED asked Rahul about the loans from Dotex Limited, a company based out of Kolkata, allegedly involved in Hawala operations. A loan of 1 crore was used, unsecured loan, which was not even taken from a company which gave its PAN number to secure the assets of another entity which had 2,000 crores in assets. Viewers, many people are accusing the Congress of laundering money, and of course Dr. Subramanian Swamy has moved court. The Income Tax Tribunal has also prima facie called upon Rahul Gandhi to answer some questions. The ED is only taking this entire issue forward. But viewers, what we saw was quite dramatic. Cities held hostage by mobs of so-called Congress supporters. Later, viewers, it turned out that some of these supporters who were on a Satyagraha to protect the Gandhis from the blowback of alleged graft, which completely defeats the purpose of a Satyagraha, by the way, viewers, ethically at least. A lot of these supporters didn't even know why they were there. Some even admitted to having been paid. Here is what I mean. Let's play that out.
कौन सा ही काम क्या है, महंगाई बढ़ाई भाजपा सरकार ने और हुकुम से सरकार है, इसलिए हम इसके धिक्कार करने के लिए आए हैं।
मेरे को कुछ मालूम नहीं है कि इसके बारे में। जो मैम ने बोला मेरा गला खराब होने के बाद।
अच्छा सर, आपको पता है किस वजह से सम्मान भेजा गया राहुल गांधी? नहीं पता।
जो प्रदर्शन में आए, क्या ये प्रदर्शन किस चीज?
सर मेरे को नहीं पता इसके बारे में, और किसी पूछना।
ये प्रदर्शन के बारे में पता नहीं है, बैठे ही है खाली। है
कैसे आए?
नहीं, अभी बैठे ही, हम भी यहाँ सुन नहीं रहे हैं क्या बोल रहे हैं, क्या नहीं
सुनने के लिए बैठे, मतलब आपको आइडिया नहीं है?
किस लिए आया?
ये झंडा लगाने के लिए
500 बोल के लाई थी मजदूरी पर।
500 रुपए देते बोले।
क्यों है ये प्रोटेस्ट?
मैम बताएंगे।
मैम बताएंगे, आपको नहीं मालूम। ये क्यों प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं?
ये बिजली के लिए कर रहे हैं, हमें बड़े बिल बहुत ज्यादा
आ रहा है।
महंगाई बढ़ाई भाजपा सरकार।
मेरे को कुछ मालूम नहीं है कि
मैम बताएंगे।
Viewers, let's go straight across to Gaurav Bhatia, who's the Supreme Court advocate and the BJP spokesperson, and Sanjay Jha on the other side. Mr. Bhatia, why do you believe that these protests that have been billed as Satyagraha by the Congress are actually a front for sycophancy?
See, first of all, Rahul, a very strong message today has been given by the Enforcement Directorate. The message is simple. Even the Gandhi Parivar has the same right as any ordinary citizen and is not above law. The second message is, it is nobody's birthright to indulge in acts of money laundering and corruption. And as your channel revealed, Rahul, I must congratulate Times Now. It shows that these so-called protesters are also paid. These are paid protesters because the Gandhi Parivar feels, Rahul, that they can buy anything. They can even buy protesters. I just want to, for the benefit of the viewers, place the facts that there is a case of Section 420 cheating against Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi, Rahul. And when they moved the High Court and then the Supreme Court rejected the petition filed by Sonia Gandhi and clearly said that we cannot interfere and quash the proceedings because it's prima facie evidence. So today is a day when the Gandhi Parivar, which feels entitled to even summon the investigating agencies during their tenure, is seeing the might of law, the might of an enforcement agency, and this is good for democracy, Rahul.
Mr. Jha, a paid protest to intimidate the ED and defend an impropriety. What has the Congress come to? You've turned Gandhi's favorite mode of protest into a propaganda tool. That's what the BJP is accusing you of, Mr. Jha.
Well, Rahul, I'm aware of this case because I have defended Congress on this for a long time. And I can tell you upfront, this case, which is a complete farce, is burlesque, if I can use that term, is not likely to survive any judicial scrutiny. And, in my opinion, it's an absolutely bizarre onslaught of what I call is the institutional abuse in this country. With due respect to my friend Gaurav, he happens to be an advocate. But if you look into the case, there is no evidence of any money laundering. The company itself is a not-for-profit. In fact, it is established under more transparent laws. There cannot be any dividends. There cannot be any profiteering by any of the shareholders. So let me tell you, like many other things that have been accused to the Congress by the BJP, go back, Rahul, to pre-2014, whether it's Robert Vadra, whether it's 2G, no evidence, nothing at all. See, the BJP is a fast master at
the
headline.
BJP is asking, are you bringing paid protesters to create some sort of sympathy wave? Rahul can just go in and say you've got no case and come away quietly. Modi did it. I'll show you pictures of Mr. Modi. When he went before the SIT in 2010, he didn't go with this huge, big crowd of people.
Well, let me make one simple statement. The Congress has got every legitimate right as a political party to stand up for its leader if it is convinced that the leader is actually being targeted on account of a vicious political vindictiveness.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
The second point is,
Mr. Bhatia, nothing wrong with that.
I mean, that's democracy, right?
Yes. Okay. So let me just enlighten my friend. When you say it's a non-profit company, Section 25 under the Companies Act, Sanjay Bhai, I must tell you that these are two different things. And there is a Supreme Court case. When there was a change in guard in 2012, the Congress government took power in Himachal Pradesh. There was a Section 25 company. The company was Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association. And you know what they did? They registered an FIR under Section 420. And do you know, it was never a ground before the High Court or the Supreme Court. If you are a Section 25 company, you cannot launder money and there couldn't be a criminal offense of cheating. And another fact, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, both are out on bail in this very matter. And under the Money Laundering Act, if it is a scheduled offense of the IPC and some other acts, then it can also be probed under the Money Laundering Act. My next point, Sanjay Bhai, you should know. Do you know a company called Dotex? Dotex is a company which extended loan of 1 crore to Young Indian even when Young Indian did not have a bank account. Can you imagine? Zero assets, but 1 crore loan extended. Why? Can you answer that? Second question. Let me tell you that AJL had already allotted all the entire shareholding to Young Indian even before this 50 lakh payment was made, which was after the loan was made from Dotex. Why?
Quick response.
Sanjay Bhai, you should tell us.
Quick response. I don't have much more time. 1 minute. Yes.
Rahul, let me tell you, there's no need for me to get into all the nitty-gritties because the lawyers will argue that in the courts. But a simple argument which the BJP has made, which is so ridiculous that it doesn't even deserve or merit any attention, is that the company Young Indian is actually a fraudulent company. How can it be a fraudulent company? All its transactions are in the public domain, number one. Number two, just because you're a not-for-profit company doesn't mean that you're not
gentlemen,
entitled
look,
to
the matter
make
is
income.
sub judice,
You
so I
can
don't
make a
want to
lot
get
of
into
income.
this technical
As long as
debate.
you're
All I'm
not
saying, viewers, is if you're clean, I don't know why you would need to inundate the courts with what appears to be quite an orchestrated protest. I don't know why. Sanjay Jha says it's because every political party has a right and their workers have a right to stand in solidarity with their leaders. Viewers, I leave it to you to decide. News are coming up with Navika Kumar.